Hi, welcome to another lesson on Highway to Hell from the Rockschool Grade 2, and I hope you enjoy. Please feel free to subscribe and follow the channel. Let's get into the lesson. So here we have Highway to Hell from the Rockschool Grade 2, and we're starting with an A chord, and we'll use our first finger to bar the second, third and fourth strings, the B, the G and the D strings, and I'm using my thumb to mute this top E string and the back of finger 1 at the bottom here just to stop that one ringing. As soon as you've done that, you have a 2.5 beat rest, so you need to bring that hand back on down on the strings. The next shape, you're going to put this is a D with an F sharp, which is basically a D chord with the third note of the chord in the bass. And you put your first finger on the top string on the E string and the second finger on the G string, fret 2, and then you can either use your third or little finger on the B string, fret 3. I'm going to use my little finger in this case. And you'll be strumming all these top 5 strings, but we won't be hearing the A string, and we won't be hearing the E string because those are muted with the little finger and with this first finger just down on the string. After that, we're changing to this G5, and all we need to do is put the second finger on the top string, play all those same 5 strings, but now we're muted the A string, we're still muting the E string. So A chord, the D with the F sharp, and the G5. So starting with the A5, resting, short half beat rest, and again, half beat rest again, and then 2 strums on the A at the end of that whole phrase. So. And again. And on the third time, we end up going to an E. And it's an E major, and we don't play the bottom E string, we're playing the top 5 strings. So you can rest that first finger back a little bit if that helps you, or you can just try and be more accurate with the strumming. And then we're on the last beat of that bar, and we've got half beat, lots of quavers for 2 bars. Which leads us into the chorus, and we're onto an A. Now you could switch to doing a regular A like this, or just carry on with the bar. And we've got 3 crotchets or 3 whole beats. Alright, so we've got A, 1, 2, 3, and then we switched from an A to a D. It's a tied note, and then we've got 3 more strums. Then G, it's a G with the third and fourth, and then a D, and we're going to accent those last 2 chords, make them louder when you strum them. Okay, so again, it's A, D, 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 G, D. You're not having to mute in between for those rests on all those, unlike the verse part. Alright, now carrying on. We finish off with a D, and that lasts for a whole bar. And then we've got D and a sus4 chord, which is, we can just leave that D sitting there and put the little finger on that 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, and. Alright, and that leads us into the solo. So again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. And then we're into the solo. So we've got fret 7 on the G, and we're bending up. And use all your 3 fingers to help you bend that string. And then we're going to bar the bottom 2 strings to be able to hit those fret 5s. So again, and again, but we hit the B string twice, bend up again, hit fret 5, and then. Now I suggest when we do the 5, 7, then back to 7, use the 3rd finger to grab that note rather than move the finger 2 over. So let's go through that solo again. One more time. And then we're into the last line with the riff again, the chorus. Play that twice. And then finishing on that D.